Previously on the Crenshaw Corner.
He is a good complement to Joel in that he runs the pick and roll well. Now,
Okay.
and he's a scoring threat.
When he hasn't been a scoring threat in 3 years.
Okay, he's still a threat. And he ain't been a scorer, but he's a threat. Like you still gonna respect him. Now, this year is gonna be that year where we gonna say it's over. Yeah. But I don't like when we write players off too soon. Because if you really being honest, people wrote LeBron James off back in 2012, 2013, before he went to Miami. When he came back to Cleveland after the Olympics, people was like, "Oh, he done." But what they didn't realize is that LeBron learned this thing where he played 80% until Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm. And that's when the season kicks off.
That's when the season starts for him.
Yeah.
Right? And so he goes to 90% for the rest up until the All-Star break. So another month and a half. Then he starts to build towards 100% for the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Well, hello there, family.
What's up?
I didn't see you there.
What's going on?
And welcome back to another edition of the Crenshaw Corner. I am your host, Sanchez Crenshaw, and as always, I am joined by the absolute best part of my day.
That's me, y'all. But that wasn't me 5 minutes ago.
The apple to my eye.
Yes, I am.
The wind beneath my wings.
I lift you up where you belong.
The rib that completes me.
You're completed.
The pain in... No, I'm not going to do that one. This is a Christian program. I'm going to leave that one right where it is.
Wow.
The Barbara Keene to my Jim Gordon.
Barbara King to Jim Gordon. Barbara King to Jim Gordon.
Not King, Keene. K-E-A-N. Keene.
Who?
Barbara Keene and Jim Gordon.
I don't know these people.
Better known as Commissioner Gordon.
It's Batman.
Batman.
But who the heck is Barbara?
Barbara Keene was his first wife.
Why would I know that, baby?
Why wouldn't you know that? His daughter was named after his first wife.
I don't know that either. Who's his daughter?
Barbara Gordon, Batgirl.
Is Batgirl his daughter?
Yeah, Batgirl has always been his daughter.
Interesting.
Batgirl, and then she was shot in the spine by the Joker, and spoiler alert if you haven't read the killing joke, but she was shot in the back by the Joker, who was paralyzed, and she became the Oracle.
The Oracle of what?
The Oracle. That was her.
Where's the Oracle at?
What do you mean, where's the
I've
Oracle
never seen
at?
an Oracle in Batman.
Yeah, always been an Oracle in Batman.
Where?
What do you mean, where?
Like where?
In Gotham City. What are you talking about?
Like,
where? She was
like,
in Gotham City.
I mean, like, is she like in the hotel? Is she like?
What do you mean in the whole?
Like, where is she?
What are you talking
Is she
about in a hotel?
Like, where does she live in Gotham City?
What? I don't know her address. What do you want? Her address? What are you talking about?
You said that she's a part of it, right? So I'm saying like,
yeah, she's always been a part of it.
But when they show her, where is she?
What do you mean she's in her?
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm so serious right now.
I really don't even understand your question. I'm like,
okay.
Do you want her address? I mean, what do you want?
You know how like Batman, he goes to the mansion.
Wayne Manor in the Batcave?
Right, exactly. So where does the Oracle go?
She has a tower.
That's what I'm asking you. That was simple.
It really was. I don't know what you were talking about.
She could have been like she lives in the tower.
She had a clock. She doesn't live in she doesn't. This is what I'm.
Okay, wait.
My head hurts.
No, for real. Okay, so she's in a tower.
When she's doing her Oracle thing, sometimes she's in a tower, sometimes she's in a Batcave. I mean, it just depends.
Wait. What do you mean? Why is she in the Batcave?
Because she's part of the Bat family. What do you mean? Why is she in the Batcave?
Just forget the whole thing.
What part of she was Batgirl first?
No.
Why wouldn't she be in the Batcave? She was Batgirl.
But it's not in any of the movies, is it?
This is. See,
no, I'm not trying
see, you casual fans. This is what I'm talking about. You casual fans. Well, it's not in the movie, so it can't be real. Man, do you not realize there are comic history and lore years before they put it in film?
I'm just saying.
But
I'm just asking you: is she in film? In any of the Batman movies, is she
Barbara
in film?
Gordon? Technically, yes.
Where?
It was a bastardization of her character, but technically, yes.
But not as the Oracle, though.
No, she wasn't as Oracle.
Okay, let's just get that straight.
No,
okay, we're good now because
technically she was. She was in one of the worst Batman films ever, Batman and Robin, which was George Clooney as Batman and Chris O'Donnell as Robin.
Got you.
So they brought her in as Alfred's niece, where halfway she came in with Alicia Silverstone actually played the character. She came in with a fake British accent, and halfway through the movie she stopped using the accent.
Okay, great.
So yeah, but that's really as far as live action. She's been in pretty much all of the animated films.
Okay, it's clear now. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
No, your question.
But why you keep rubbing your head though?
Because my head hurts,
I'm just
and
saying.
my head hurts. And
What's going on, family?
yeah,
What
tell
is
people your
going on,
name just
family?
before I just shut this whole production
Angela
down.
Crenshaw, guys, what is going on, guys?
Family, for right now, for this moment, that's my wife. Family, that's my wife.
When I tell you he rubbing his head so hard right now,
I have
legitimate questions.
family right now. If you've ever had a stress headache that just leans on your eye, it may be a stroke, family. I'm not even sure.
I rebuke that kind of verbiage.
It's leaning on my left eye.
No,
It's a stress headache.
I needed clarity, baby. But go ahead and house cleep.
Wow, I don't.
Not house
I
keep,
think
house cleep.
I think I'm gonna shut this whole production down. I think I'm gonna shut it down.
I'm just saying. I'm asking legitimate questions.
That was nothing.
Okay.
That was
Okay, we're not gonna do it again.
family.
We're not gonna revisit.
Welcome, family.
What's going on, family?
Family, we thank you for listening.
Thank you,
However you're listening,
guys.
whether it's iTunes, whether it's Podbean, whether
Yes.
it's Spotify, whether it's Google Podcasts, whether it's Amazon Music,
Yes,
whether it's iHeartRadio on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com. We are so happy you're here.
Yes.
For our new listeners, welcome.
What's going on, new listeners?
However
What's
you found
up?
this, whether you just came across us, whether it was word of mouth, whether you saw one of our videos, whether you came across our socials, however you found us, we're just so happy to have you here.
Yes,
we're so
we are.
happy for you to be a part.
Thank you, guys. We love you.
And for our returning family members,
What's up, returners?
you already know how we feel about you.
What's up?
Now, our new family members, please do not misunderstand. We love you, and there's a special place in our heart for you.
Yes, it is.
And we thank you for being a part of the family.
Yes, we love you.
But there's just something about our returning family members who,
Yo.
throughout my wife's craziness,
No.
throughout the stress headaches,
No.
y'all continue to come back.
Thank you guys so much. Cause y'all, I have so many people that go, Angela, I understand. And they be like, Angela, I don't know that answer either. So thank you guys for supporting me in that area whenever we do trivia, because he thinks that everybody should know these answers and they do not.
No, it's not that everybody should know, but it's the educated among us that should know. Y'all uncouth.
Whatever, scholar.
It's just y'all
Whatever,
uncouth.
scholar.
I said it. I said it. If you don't know the answers to my question, you uncouth.
Whatever,
Yep,
guys.
I said it.
Returners, we love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always showing up and showing out. Thank you.
No. Yeah, we appreciate you, family. And
We
as
do,
always,
guys.
welcome to the cookout.
Ooh.
Make sure you bring some on the floor so you can what back.
Bring something with ya.
So you can bring something or take something.
I want them to bring something.
You want to
now.
bring that?
This is about
Now
to
it's
be
a potluck.
This is 2023. Now I want people to start bringing some stuff.
Is it potluck now?
Yeah, Bring
Wow.
some. No, I'm only playing. Take something with you guys. An aha moment, a gem or something. Just
A Crenshaw nugget.
Crenshaw nugget.
Just something.
Just take something with you.
And then, family, as always, we consider ourselves an interactive podcast.
We are.
Which means we can be found on the social. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. All under the Crenshaw Corner. And, of course, you can email us at any time at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
Thank you.
Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to do. family-
Hi,
I'm gonna
baby.
do-
Hi, babe.
I'm going to sit here for a moment.
You need to reflect.
And I'm going to rub my temple.
Okay.
Because you gave me a stress headache.
I didn't, baby. I just had
And
questions
so
and you didn't
I'm
want to
going
answer them.
I'm going to turn it over to you.
Yes, sir. Please
And
do.
I'm going to allow you to set up the question.
Okay.
Simply because, family, I have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, in actuality, does that sound right?
In actuality,
Yeah.
it's a phrase.
Okay. In actuality, what happened between me and you just now is a good segue into this question I'm about
Is
to
it?
have. Yeah.
So what is the question?
Yeah, of course it is. What voice is that? I was
don't
trying
know, but-
trying to give a voice because we talk about Batman.
Here's the
So I was trying to give a voice.
That's no voice in Batman. No one in Batman sounds like that.
No, I was saying like I want to. I'm adding a voice to the Batman.
And now, don't add anything. Batman is near perfect. Don't add.
No, I'm talking about the
anything.
DC comic. They may need
And
someone
now,
like Razzle Dazzle.
They don't. They don't have. They don't need. They already have a Dazzler. That's in Marvel. We good.
I'm just saying? Like that voice would make you think of like Gotham?
No, it didn't at all. It made me think that the pain in my left eye that moved over to my right eye.
Okay.
And
All
it's
right.
turning into a migraine.
Okay, but
That's what is happening
I'm gonna do
at this point in time.
I'm gonna do it.
What are you gonna do, though?
I'm gonna do it. Here's the question.
What's the question?
Think about this hard.
Okay.
Do you believe the things we love about each other when we got together can over time be the thing that causes arguments, a lot of discussion, and maybe even some resentment?
Yes. Yes, I do. Next question.
I didn't finish my question. That is what we're going to
that's
talk
the
about.
question?
Right? That's what we're going to talk about, baby.
Yes.
That is what, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Baby.
sorry.
Babe.
You didn't want my answer yet? I'll wait.
You get on my nerves. That's the question, though.
Okay.
Like, is it possible?
Repeat the question.
Bruh, you didn't even listen to my stuff?
I did. Repeat the question. For the family in the back that wasn't listening.
No, everybody was listening. It's the brother in the front that wasn't listening.
Somebody was walking their fish, as you were
Nobody
saying.
was walking their fish,
Somebody was
bruh.
walking their fish.
Do you believe the things we love about each other when we first got together can over time be the thing that causes resentment or arguments or things that needs to be discussed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I believe that.
Do you really?
As the older generation used to say, I believe that wholeheartedly.
Wholeheartedly.
With my whole heart. I believe
Really?
that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it then.
Okay.
Let's discuss it.
No,
like
because-
what, for instance? Seriously.
Okay. What happens is that early in the relationship, there are things because we're getting to know each other. Everything is they used to say peachy keen.
Everything cute.
Everything's cute. And so there's things that we may overlook in the beginning. So I'll give an example.
Okay.
So Sanchez, what are you talking about? The example of, as much as I love my wife, her personality is not for everyone.
What personality do I have, Sanchez?
You're very bubbly.
I am.
Very energetic.
I am.
Yeah, very on. Okay. So there's
You said
what?
But you said that's what kept you energized and kept you going.
Yeah, in the
and kept-
beginning.
Okay.
Now I'm tired. So in the beginning it did. Now I'm tired.
So what happened? What happened?
Whew. There's a and I hate that I can't remember the actual name of the movie, but there's it's like a fake documentary that some guys did. It was like after a rock band, and I can't think of it right now. But they were doing it, and one of the members of the band, he was kind of going over his equipment, and he was talking about why his amplifier was better than everybody else's amplifier.
Right.
And so the guy interviewing was like, well, what makes it better? He said, because it goes to 11.
Right.
Everybody else's goes to 10.
Right.
He said it goes to 11.
Uh-huh.
And he said, okay, but what makes it better? And he said, because it goes to 11.
Right.
That's you. Everybody else is on 10. Your dial stay to 11.
Is it stuck?
It's stuck. I think it's broke because it stays. I'll give you an example, family. And once again, in the beginning, when we first met, I can't even say we were dating because we never
We
dated.
never dated. We were best friends.
Yeah, but the friendship, it was small doses.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would see her, she would be bubbly, she'd be friendly, she'd be hyper.
Did you say I'm hyper, baby?
You're a little hyper.
Okay.
You're
Go
a
ahead.
little hyper.
Okay.
So you see that in small doses. Oh, that's so cute, and
Right.
that's so bubbly. She has a great perspective on the world.
Love everything.
She loves everything and everybody.
Yeah.
Well, that's cute. 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Because we used to work together. So we spent about 8 hours a day, 5 days a week together.
Right.
That was cute.
Right.
Until those 5 days a week
Took the 5 years?
became 7 days a week.
It did.
Until that 8 hours a day became 24 hours a day. And then on a random Saturday, when you trying to sleep in, you feel somebody just staring at you, and you open your eyes and there's this face in your face with a smile talking about, oh, you up, so let's talk.
I said good morning.
No, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. There's nothing to talk about.
It's because it's good morning.
But yeah, so that's one of the
It's
things.
like Pootie. When he wake up in the morning, he pushes back the curtains and he go, hello, son.
Yeah.
It's sunny.
And that's why I ignore him when he first gets up in the morning. I hear him calling my name.
He has my spirit.
I hear him saying pop 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 pop.
He say, "Hi, good morning, pop pop."
And I lay there and ignore him because it's too early for him too. So that's just one of the examples of So it is possible that what you found cute, or what, like you said, what you found cute in the beginning, can kind of grade on you.
Yeah, after a while.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a moment because I know you're gonna have to think hard.
No, I don't have to think hard at all. I got this. I got this.
You said it a little too quickly, though.
Yeah, I got this. It is like, okay, for instance, when we first got together, Sage was super quiet. So he was mysterious. He was cute. He was mysterious. He was my best friend. We talked about stuff, whatever, but he was super mysterious, very quiet. We could go a whole car ride and not say anything.
I miss those days.
And it was cool. It was so super cool. And then, you know, he would always tell me that he has to take a moment to collect his thoughts to be able to answer something or gather his thoughts in the morning or whatever those things were. And I respected that. But by the time the 5th and 10th year of marriage, no, bro, I'm going to need you to answer now.
Yeah, you don't respect that no more.
I'm going to need to answer now. Listen, I don't got time for you to wake up. No. I'm going to need you to, you know, so it's so weird though, because you never even consider that that's going to annoy you, right?
Yeah.
You thinking that's the thing that could never annoy me because he came in doing that, right? You came in being mysterious. You came in not being a morning person. You came in all those things. But as time went on, it became for me like, and I wasn't resentful, but I had an attitude about it because I'm like, I want to talk.
You were slightly resentful.
I wasn't resentful.
There was some times you were resentful.
Because I
or you came across as being resentful.
But I wasn't. I just was like.
But you came across as being resentful.
Whatever you say, Playboy.
I'm just saying.
All right. This is you see my microphone?
Yeah, go ahead. I got one too.
But what I realized was that was your personality. That was consistent for you. You didn't change. I changed because I wanted you to now have risen or complimented my happy. You know what I'm saying? Or surely by now I've made him a morning person. Nah, surely.
Not at all.
Not yet, y'all.
Not at all.
And it's been almost 23 years.
I don't see the purpose in the morning.
Like you're not. I'm gonna be bubbly. It's just who I am.
Yeah, but I accept that though. I accept your bubbly.
Mm-hmm. But have you resented it?
Yeah, a lot.
Really?
I have.
Oh, babe.
Yeah, I have.
Why?
But for stuff just like that.
What? Oh, babe, why?
That high pitch that you just did right there. For stuff just like that. That's not. I don't want that all the time.
What?
No. One of the things. So we're just being honest.
We're just being honest. It's the truth.
One of the things that I loved about my wife, when she was my best friend, is that a beautiful part about my wife is that she's an encourager. That's one of the things she does. She does it well. She speaks life. She encourages. She gives different perspectives. One of the things she used to always say is that, she never invite her to your pity party.
Yeah, I'm not coming.
Yeah, we're not going to do a pity party.
No, I give you 5 minutes and it's over.
So she's always
being a victim.
So one thing she's always does, she's always been a really great encourager. Well, once again, that's great in small doses. It's okay. And when I say this, it's going to sound so crazy. But if you've been around me, if you've been around this podcast, sometimes my mind works in different ways.
Always. So baby.
Picture it, Sicily, 1932.
1932.
No. So I'm going to paint a picture real quick. All right.
Okay, go for it.
So you're in a small town in a remote village. Okay. There is a militia that comes through. Small armed force comes through, kind of like the A-team.
Okay, 18. I take that.
You're having a problem. They come in, they do their thing, they solve the problem, they send the problem away.
Right.
That's really cool because they just solved your problem.
Right.
But now this militia, they make camp in your small town. And so now the one day that they were supposed to come in and take care of your problem, now that one day it turned into 2 days, turned into 3 days, turned into a year, and now they occupied your small town.
Okay, go.
That's kind of my wife.
What you mean?
Here's what I mean by that.
Please do tell that.
Here's what I mean by that. So when we were just friends, the encouragement was great in small doses. It was, I have a slight situation, or I'm having some feelings, or I'm having a thought, and she would come in and she would encourage, and then she would go on about her business.
Right.
But now my wife then occupied my town. So now I'm not allowed to feel any kind of way. So now when I say I feel this kind of way about something, my wife blatantly looks me in my face and tell me, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't feel no
You don't
kind of
feel
way.
that way.
But ma'am, I think I know my feelings, ma'am. How dare you, ma'am, tell me my feelings? And she does it with a straight face, look at me dead in my eyes, never meets a beat, and will tell me, and will blatantly tell me, I don't feel that way.
Because it really depends on what you're saying, baby. Because
I don't care what I'm saying.
Because we both believe that life and death is in the power of the tongue. And sometimes stuff that you be saying.
But I also believe in speaking my truth for that moment.
Yes, and I listen to the truth.
No, you don't.
But then
You don't.
I'm like, nah, babe. No, we're not gonna live here. We're not living there.
Okay. Saying that I validate your feeling. Mm-hmm. However, we're going to come out of it is one thing. Mm-hmm. That's not what you do. I say I'm tired. You say, no, you're not. Mm-mm. You remind me of the girl from TikTok. Mm-hmm. If you're my ex, no, you're not. If we ever dated, no, we didn't. You remind me of that. Listen, well, you say, I'm tired. No, you're not. I don't feel good. Yes, you do. Yeah. How you gonna tell me how I feel?
I'm speaking life over you.
But those are the things that in the beginning, really cute. Right. I appreciate it. I appreciated your spunk.
Was my spunk?
You now want to take your spark plug out.
See, that's great. Okay, for me, one of the things that when we were together and we were best friends and doing everything, like you would fix, like if I had something to do, you would do it for me, fix it, whatever the case is, no problem, blah, 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 blah. And I thought that was cute, right? And I was thankful for it, whatever the case is. But I've always been such an independent person, right? Mm-hmm. And so
that's what you used to tell me.
I've always been an independent person.
That's what you used to tell me.
So now what happens is that you won't let me do stuff. Like if I look like 5 minutes of a struggle, you're like, give it here, and you'll take it from me, like, go sit down. That's annoying because you're not giving me an opportunity to see what I can do.
Okay. We're not gonna fly on that one. No. Because what I will not do.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
What I will not do.
See, here you go.
No, because we've built something here with the family.
Yeah.
We've built a foundation of trust.
And
with the family.
Am I lying though?
Yeah. Bold-face.
Baby.
Bold-face.
Baby, okay.
Capitals. Bold-face lie. I'm gonna tell you why you're lying.
Okay.
Because it's a whole setup.
I'm about to give you an example.
I'm gonna give me an example, but I'm still saying it's a whole setup.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So for instance, in our living area, in our living space, in our living room, we have very tall ceilings. And so we have very long curtains, right? Blackout curtains is what they are, right? Blackout curtains, right?
Movie theater
and
blackout
so
curtains.
we have, when I close them, sometimes they get stuck because there's like a little piece in the middle or whatever. And so I guess he hears me doing whatever this struggle is. And then he'll come here like, baby, please move. Baby, move. And let me do it. You didn't even let me try to finish.
Because first of all, it's a whole setup. Because family.
What's the setup?
Here's the setup, family. Here's my wife. Here's what my wife does.
Here he go. Okay, go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
It's I'm a try, but not really try. Because I know he gonna come do it type thing.
No,
it's what my wife does.
No, sir.
So just so she can say I tried it.
Really?
Like,
do you really believe that?
Oh, I believe that with my whole heart.
Do you really?
Whole heart.
Oh my God.
All of it.
Then why would that be a nuisance for
all
me
my
if
vessels.
that's what I'm doing?
Because it's that setup.
What setup?
Because first of all.
Oh my God. Go ahead,
if
babe.
we being honest.
I thought we was being honest the whole time.
Because what happens is that you have to grasp at straws to try to find something to say negative about me.
Oh, I got a plethora.
Is what you do.
I got a list.
So we're going to go with that for a moment, though.
Okay,
so, family, here's what she does. Family.
Okay, baby.
So she going here with the curtains, all right? And then she don't try to slide the curtains. She pulling and tugging.
I'm not pulling.
And going to pull the curtains down on her head.
I am.
What she does.
I'm popping it up so it can go
she
over the
ain't pop locking nothing, family. That ain't what she doing.
I'm telling you that sometimes it just has the bully spirit. I'm going to let y'all know.
The bully spirit?
Yes. Well, you bully me and I'm trying to do something and you be like, no, baby, no.
First of all, I'm a bully right now. Stop hitting the chair.
He's a bully, guys. So that's one of my, and like, but back in the day.
Did you really just call me a bully?
Yeah, bully spirit. I said you have a spirit of a bully.
Wow.
So like, and again in the beginning, honestly, because.
And you got the spirit of an untruth teller.
Anyway.
If I got the bully spirit. You got the spirit of an untruth teller.
I just want to fall on the floor.
Continue.
Listen, Jess. But I thought that was like he just always looking out for me, taking care of everything I need, blah 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 blah. So by the time that I get ready to do something, he's gonna take over.
Whatever.
Baby,
First of
you
all,
do take over. Baby,
I don't
do you not take over?
No, because once again, it's
my
that whole
God.
setup. You act like you trying something.
So everything I act like I'm trying to do just so you could do it, baby.
Exactly.
Are you serious?
Exactly.
Are you dead serious?
Right hand to the Lord.
Put your hand down for the Lord. Break it
to the Lord.
Lord will break that.
That's
hand.
what happens. It's the setup. It's the whole because
what?
Never mind.
I've been doing things. I've been independent forever.
Mm-hmm. You a fake independent.
How am I fake?
You's a fake independent.
How am I fake?
We having real conversation. You's a fake independent. You is. You is.
How?
How many times a day you come in there?
I don't know. Depends.
They ask me to do something. How many times?
Depends.
How many times?
Average.
On an average.
Listen,
on an average.
But here's the difference, bruh.
On an average.
Bruh, let me finish. Here's the difference. Me asking you and you taking over is two different things. You take over.
As the old cowboys used to say, I'm cutting them off at the pass.
Bruh.
Because I already know you're going to ask me.
I'm not. You take over, bruh.
Okay. So, family, this conversation went to a totally different direction. So, we're going to have some real truths out here. Family, she don't like when I rest, family. Family, she don't like when I rest.
First of all,
family, if for some reason, and husbands, if you see this same pattern, please reach out because we're gonna start a support group.
What?
My wife don't like to see me at peace, family.
I'm the one who'll help you rest.
Let me rephrase that.
Please do.
Let me rephrase that.
Please do.
My wife only likes to see me at peace if she's involved in the peace. That's the only time. If we're sitting on the couch watching television at peace, or if we're laying in our room watching television on peace, or if we're just spending time together at peace, she's cool with that. She is fine. That's a collective peace. Don't let me be at peace as one. If it's a singular peace,
I just can't take it no more.
Exactly. She can't take the peace, family.
No, I can't take this
family.
shenanigans.
She can't take me being at peace. Because, family, I promise you, the moment she feels my peace settle out through the house, because I have a peaceful aura, family. I got a peaceful spirit.
Okay.
The
family knows this ain't
peace,
true, but go ahead.
Peace, when my peace comes, family, it goes out. See that, family?
What?
That's how my peace does. And what happens is that the moment she feels that come through, she gonna ruffle it. She gonna ruffle it.
Baby, how am I ruffling your peace?
Because at that point, you need something.
I don't need nothing.
At that point, you're calling my name. At that point, you want to know something. You got to see something. Something got to be done. At that point, babe, there's a piece of lint on the floor.
It's not.
In the bathroom.
It's not.
Do you mind going to pick that up for me?
But I thought that you liked the cuteness of being needed, though, bruh.
I don't, bruh.
When we got together, bruh, you
see, that was a flaw.
See?
That was a flaw.
That was your flaw.
That was a flaw. I thought I was Superman, but I was Bizarro. That's a deep cut right there. That's a deep cut.
It's Bizarro.
That's a deep cut.
Who's Bizarro?
That's a deep cut.
But who's Bizarro?
Bizarro is Bizarro Superman. So he is the mirror. He is the.
See, this is the foolishness.
So Bizarro was he was a creation. They tried to. It really depends on which version you're looking at, but there's a version of him they tried to clone Superman, and the cloning process did not work out properly. So although in his conscience he thought he was Superman, but he was a deformed version of Superman.
Oh, he was deformed.
So he didn't have quite Superman's all of his powers, all of his, and he was deformed. Think Quasimodo and Superman put together is kind of what he was. But yeah, so I was.
But I thought.
Yeah, I thought I was Superman, but I was Bizarro.
Okay.
I was out here trying to be Captain Saver, but it didn't really work for me.
Didn't work.
Yeah,
because
really
I'll let you rock out. But
no,
still,
you spoiled. Is what happened. I spoiled you.
Oh,
you spoiled.
Whoa, player.
I said it.
Foul.
Not taking it back either.
Bruh,
Not taking it back.
First of all, I am blessed and highly favored. I am not spoiled
Spoiled.
in no type of way, shape, or form.
Spoiled.
No, sir. Now, another thing, since you, Mr. Know-It-all, another thing that was when we met,
Spoiled.
and for years,
I spelled it right.
which was okay.
What's up?
Spoiled.
Yeah, that's how I said it.
Yes. You sure you spelled it like that?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. When we met, was his intellect, right? He is one of the, hands down, seriously, there's about 4 people in my life that are super, super, super smart. And Sanchez is one of those people that is super smart. He knows a lot of stuff. Some stuff I don't even know why he even knows. If you got a topic, he knows it, right? Or he's going to get the answer. That's just who he is, personality. So as years get on, that was cute. But about the 10th year, I was like, the argument was you think you know everything. And his answer is, I do. And so what used to be cute 10 years ago.
Now what happens is that.
Can I finish?
I beat you to the punch.
I'm on the mic.
You think you know everything.
No, bro, I'm on the mic.
Continue.
You see me on the mic?
Continue.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Is anybody, you hear me?
I hear you.
Was your headsets off?
I'm going to turn your microphone off.
Was your headsets off when because you couldn't hear me?
I can hear you.
So about 10 years in, because I know when it happened, we started having big debates because he think he know everything, right? And that's when I realized, as time went on, it blew my mind, is when I realized that you had jerk tendencies. I didn't know that until the 10th year of our marriage.
Oh, wow.
The family knows I've said it before.
How she treat me, family.
Yo, listen, I've said it. If you've been following us, guys, y'all know I always tell Sanchez every now and then he bring out his jerk tendencies.
Her favorite line is that I'm not a jerk. I have jerk tendencies.
He just have jerk tendencies, guys. I mean, it's just the truth. So what I thought was like, he's just so super smart, and we could really, because me and him always have debates and talks and conversations, and that's one of our things.
Nah, dog, because you think you're smarter than me.
You think?
You think you're smarter than me.
I didn't know that we were competition in the intelligence area.
It's not, because we have a very compatible intellect.
Right.
And but you really feel like
no,
and I know what it is.
Oh my God, go ahead, baby.
I know what it is.
Go ahead, baby.
See, family, the huge difference is that although I am slightly educated, I've never attended a full 4-year university.
You don't have to.
So I don't have a college degree.
What I got to do with anything?
But my wife has several.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
My wife has several college degrees.
I don't have nothing.
And so
don't try to use that.
And so what she has, she has that higher education snobism is what she has.
That would be your daughter. That would not be me.
No, she has it too, but she learned it from you.
Listen, no, sir.
It's like that old 80s drug commercial. I learned it by watching you.
No.
She learned it by watching you.
No.
No, you have some.
Baby, I think you know everything.
I got it.
Go ahead.
I got it. You're a classist.
A what?
You have classism issues.
You think so?
Classism, yeah.
I ain't no classist.
You do.
You're
a classist.
I'm not. What I am is a Sanchez's. And he think he know everything, and then he wants to debate. Family. Yes. So about the 10th year, I realized, wait a minute. No matter what I say, he think he know better.
No,
or
it's not
he
that. Now go ahead, finish your thought.
No,
but it's not
listen,
that.
Go ahead, take the mic, babe.
No, I was gonna say it's not that, but you're just not gonna say whatever you want to say to me.
But I'm not though.
No. Okay, since we talking though, we gonna stay along this avenue. So one of the things, family, since we talking about, it was cute. It was kind of adorable in the beginning of the relationship. My wife, for some reason, once again, and like I said, family, she's a classist when it comes to education.
Really?
The mommy's was a school teacher for 5,500 years. Comes from an educated family.
All the degrees.
She got 3 or 4 different degrees and 3 or 4 different majors. You know what I'm saying? No, you.
Oh.
Well, mommy's 16 credits from a PhD.
Yeah, she do her dissertation.
Yeah, she has 16 credits from a PhD.
Yeah.
I
don't think it's called credits, baby, but go ahead.
No, I don't know. Whatever it's called. I ain't been there, so
don't do that. See,
I didn't go to Hillman.
To see what you said.
I didn't go to Hillman, so I don't know.
Carry on, my brother.
But one of the things she used to do in the beginning of the relationship, well, she still does it, but is that she butchers the English language
on purpose.
On purpose. My wife will butcher a phrase. She'll butcher a word.
Make up my own words.
Make up her own words. She was just totally just bastardize
that tears him to
the
pieces,
human,
y'all.
the English language.
He loves the English language.
I do. I'm a fan of it. I am a huge fan.
Yeah.
And it's simply because
I think you're a wordsmith.
well, that and words have power.
Yeah, right. So backtrack.
Well,
Put a pin in it. Exactly. So when you be saying I'm this, I'm that, and I'm
Don't
like,
do
no,
that.
you not.
Don't do that.
It's because it's
Don't do that. Don't do
thank
that.
you for helping me,
Don't do that.
my brother.
No.
Yes.
You about to be on the floor.
Thank you. Like you said, word has power.
No.
So I'm not gonna sit there and let
But
you
there's a
come against yourself.
no. We have these. I'm not gonna get into this.
Okay, go ahead.
But the longer every time these new generations come, every time the Queen's English is just murdered. But anyway, that's
still here nor there.
So my wife would just butcher words. I mean, in simple words. I mean, it's not complicated words.
But you said you like the way I think.
I do. I love the way you think.
So how I bring things together as one.
See, two things can be the same.
Okay, carry on. Okay, go ahead.
I can love the way your mind works, but it's like nails on a chalkboard when you just butchering the English language.
Oh, butcher.
But once again, that was cute in the beginning. Oh, she's so quirky. Oh, I love this about her. Oh, it's so cute the way her mind works.
Is that cute when my mind works there?
But family, when you in 22 years, when you keep hearing it's a catch 2020.
But what is it then?
It ain't 2020 is vision.
Okay, so it's
2020 is perfect
oh
vision.
No, it's a catch 22.
Exactly.
See, catch 22.
But when you hear constantly,
It's a dead cat on the fence.
and don't do that. Don't do that. Don't destroy my grandmother's phrase.
that is a dead cat on the fence.
It's a dead cat on the line.
Fence line, same thing.
See, but this is what I'm talking about, family. Then after 22 years, you keep hearing it's a catch 2020, and she's saying it with the same vigor that she said it 22 years ago. But the difference now, I just want to pop her little head off when she said it. So, family, is a difference. There's a difference.
Do you believe that married couples should be like, yo, that was cute in the beginning, but it's annoying now?
Yeah.
Do you think they should have the discussion?
No, you have to. You have to have the discussion, because if not, then you looking at your spouse is like, I will pop your head off, and you don't want to do that because that's not as jail time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Chewing. Your chewing annoys me.
I want to take your teeth out.
No, bro. No. Listen.
I want to take your teeth out.
Listen to me, family.
I want you to gum your food.
Back in the day, his chewing did not bother me.
I ain't never
But
liked your
if
chewing.
I was okay with your chewing.
I never liked it.
I'll leave you alone. But as years,
I want to give you applesauce.
his chewing make me want to literally. That's what my girl Angela, because she loves saying literally. Hey, Ange, literally. I want to take his head off. I want to take out his teeth. I want to take out his esophagus. I want to I don't know, but your chewing is annoying.
There has been times where we are sitting somewhere.
Sitting.
And you're eating a chip or salsa or
No.
pita or hummus sauce, anything, just anything edible. And I have flashbacks and I have these images in my mind. And I go back to my younger days
But I
watching
thought my
cartoons.
lips was sexy though.
I go back to my younger days watching cartoons. And I see myself just pulling your head off.
But I thought my
and
lips were
setting it to the
sexy
side.
though.
Yo, who?
My lips were sexy.
Your
though.
lips are sexy, but it's the teeth that's attached to them.
But listen,
And the chewing motion
you know what?
that I want you to gum your food.
But I think where I realize is
What's up?
the chewing for you, but also for some reason he has a tendency to eat his cereal and let me get myself together when I say this, and allow the spoon to click, y'all. I don't know what year that became annoying. So my eating for you became annoying immediately.
We met in 99. We got married in 2000. So I would say the annoyance of the chewing began in 98. That's what I would say.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut up.
that's what I would say. I would say about around the summer.
Why do you click your spoon.
What do you mean? Why do I click my spoon?
Like on the bowl when you eat cereal though.
I don't click it.
Yeah, you do. It hits the bottom and it hits the side, bruh.
Because there's food in the bottom of the bowl.
Bruh, but you don't have to let it click. It don't have to click. It like hits the bottom and then it hits the side and it's like, oh. But you know what I do? I just lay there like a good wife and I rub your back. And I just
don't touch me no more. Then
just rub your back because I'm like, baby, really?
To go back to a question you just posed, yes,
I think they should too.
They should. Every couple should have those conversations.
Yeah,
I would honestly say at least once a year. Mm-hmm. Because the thing is,
you might find it funny.
Yeah, not even that, but it's good information to have because what happens is that people earnestly do change.
Yeah.
And what I found cute yesterday, I may find annoying today. Exactly. And vice versa. What annoyed me yesterday, I may be okay with today. It may be cute today. But what happens is that we don't have those conversations. So your spouse is doing something that annoys you or they're doing something that doesn't set right with your spirit. And 99.9% of the times they don't even realize it.
Yeah.
And because we've never sat down and had that conversation, be like, you know what, babe, you know what? First of all, let's have an honest conversation where you're not taking offense. I'm not taking offense.
Exactly.
But there's a certain way you have to do it. It can't be accusatory.
Exactly.
It can't be where you're pointing fingers and saying, you know, well, you did this and you did that. It can't be that. Yeah. It has to be, it has to be a conversation where you're saying, you know, babe, and also don't point it towards the person, but talk about the action. Yeah. Because it's not you. It's not Ange that gets on my nerves.
It's the action
that Ange is doing. That Ange is doing that's getting on my nerves. So you as a person is not annoying me. It's a particular action that you're doing.
Which I'm super surprised that you have any examples, but
oh no, I got a lot. That was just one.
I just wanted to just say that, but carry on.
No, I got a lot.
I do too.
So
you know the crazy part about it that it's 22 years now. It's about to be February. It'll be 23 years we've been married. 23 years we've been married, and it's so weird that those things that we're laughing about right now that we thought was really cute. Oh, he's so mysterious. He don't talk or whatever. For it to be annoying now. Do you believe that sometimes that we think that sooner or later those things will change because of us? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I know exactly what you mean.
It's cute now and it's beginning to get annoying, but I know it will change.
Because it's...
Or, wait, hold on. Or are you being totally honest and it's never been cute, but you thought you could change it? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a combination of both.
Okay.
As people, we have a tendency of saying, I love you and I don't like that action, but I can change that action.
Or I can overlook that.
Yeah. But I think it's most of the times as we go and saying, I can change him or I can change her. Or, excuse me, not even so much as I can change them or they will change for me.
Okay.
And their action will change for me.
Yeah. And
not realizing that a lot of the times it doesn't.
Right.
Especially when it's something that's not... It's different if it's a true character flaw.
Right.
If the person is mean, if the person is abusive, things like that.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. But when it's something that's really just innocuous, like the way you chew, like the way you say certain words, things that you like, you know, hobbies that you have. When it's things like that, that at the end of the day don't really move the needle one way or the other.
Right.
Those are the things like, you know what? Yeah, his chewing annoys me, but yeah, he doesn't clean like I like him to, but I can change that. Or he doesn't buy me flowers, but I can change. So we go into the I can change mode. And then after we realize, A, I can't change this person, or B, this person is really not really to change that particular behavior. Then we get into the anger, the resentment, to the mad, to the annoyed, because we're like, oh, but you should have changed the behavior by now.
Right. Or you should know. I think too, what's so funny, I think the way that God set stuff up, because I am so happy, peppy, and bursting with love, you could not be.
There's no way.
We wouldn't have made it.
No,
we wouldn't have made it.
Two of you together?
No, we wouldn't have made it.
Real quick though, before you finish that, because something came to mind. You know what else that I found kind of cute in the beginning, but now annoys the crap out of me?
What?
You really think I'm a mind reader? You really
think?
Can
I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
I know that we're not on camera, so people can't really see, but why are you tapping my finger?
It was right there.
Why are you tapping?
Your hand was right there.
Because the oldest one does that when he.
And that's kind of why I wanted to make a point. So I start tapping because I want to make a point.
When he want to make a point, he will sit next to you and tap you on your leg or your arm as he's talking.
I need you to know I'm serious.
That he's serious. Don't do that. I don't like that.
But my wife really believes. Mm-hmm. Prime example.
Sicily, 1932.
Sicily, 1928.
Go for it.
My wife will have an entire conversation in her head. Mm-hmm. Has never verbalized this to me. Never said anything to me. Mm-hmm. Didn't even know this was a thought in her head. Mm-hmm. She would have the entire conversation in her mind and then get mad at me because I don't know what the heck she's talking about. And will tell me, but we had this conversation. Bae, no, we didn't. We've never discussed that chair. Ever. I didn't even know that chair existed. And will get mad at me and then will have the audacity, the utter mitigated gall to look me in my face and say, well, you should have knew what I was thinking.
You know what? In fairness, that's true. Not all the time. Because sometimes I do tell you stuff, I think you're not listening. So that's why you missed the category, the subjects, the sentences, the nouns, the verbs, and the compounds, and the vowels, whatever.
And the compounds?
And the compounds. I was going to say consonants, but I didn't feel like it. So I felt if I say compounds, that would annoy you. Because you know what I want to say.
You ran out of English terms.
I couldn't think of it right there. So... But the thing is, like, I always believe that because we're best friends and this is not exaggeration, guys. We are super close. We really, really are. I tell people this all the time. If something happened to us, which the devil is a lie, that I would mourn the friendship more than I would mourn my husband. Right. I would mourn his friendship and how close we are. That I would mourn that. That would be so hurtful. So in order for not to mourn anything at his casket, I just prefer that we just stay together. But anyway, so is like you just like I feel like because we're so close, and it might be wrong.
It's wrong.
It's okay, baby. I'm finishing my sentence.
It's wrong.
It might be wrong, but I just think he should know what I'm thinking, right? And then if I give him hints, then he should be able to get the hints. Like he wants me to get his trivia, which I never get, guys. Like if you've been watching, we're about probably on 189, 190 episodes.
Episode like 190 something.
And
like
I
that.
may have gotten 10 of his trivia. 10 out of all of those episodes.
But they be so obvious.
They're not obvious. So for me, I believe that what I'm saying to you is obvious and you should get it. I don't understand why you don't get it because my belief is that we think so much alike that you would get it, right? And it's unfair.
Yeah, but do you know one of the main differences?
What's the main difference?
Between my trivia and your thought process? I actually verbalize my trivia. I actually sit down and formulate words that come out of my mouth at a level that can be heard by the human ear. You take your thoughts and keep them in your mind, never verbalize it, and then expect me to know the conversation.
No, but when I do verbalize it, you still be acting like you're confused.
But I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Family. Let me explain why family. Because it happened yet just today. I am in. Could you please stop hitting my mic? Could you please stop hitting my microphone?
Sorry, sir.
I am in my kitchen today.
It ain't our kitchen.
Today is mine.
It's your kitchen.
I'm in my kitchen today, minding the business that is mine.
Okay, carry on.
Simply, I think I was fixing cereal. I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something, maybe getting something to drink. And my wife starts a conversation in the middle of the sentence.
No, you weren't in the kitchen. You were in the room.
No, I was in the kitchen at this point.
No, you were in the room. You came through the door, and I said something. So by the time you got over there, you was like, baby, what? Like,
because once again, you started the sentence in the middle of the sentence and then looked at me like I was crazy because I did not know what the world you were speaking of.
But had you you was look for context clues. Had you had you listened, because you got it, but you did get the answer, and I didn't completely go over it with you. But once I said two things, you got it, bruh. So that means you know.
Family, she started in the middle of the sentence.
I'm just saying.
In the middle.
I'm just saying.
And got upset with me because I did not know what she was talking about?
I didn't get upset with you. I just looked
You
at
got
you.
agitated.
I didn't get agitated. I just looked at you because I was trying to figure out why you asking me this question. I just discussed it with you. We just had to we had a whole live discussion. So there was nothing else to say.
We didn't have a loud discussion.
We did.
What you did was you asked me to put together a complicated structure and gave me only half the instructions.
Because you came with the other half.
No.
You know me, so you already know where I'm going with this.
I'll be trying to keep this podcast Christian family.
I'm just saying.
But what she does is that she brings it out of me.
I'm sorry. I just really wanted to be honest. I wanted to discuss that with you because I know that sometimes, all jokes aside, family, that sometimes what was cute in the beginning starts to annoy you, or you be resentful, or you're having arguments over things that the other person thought was cool. You see what I'm saying? And you're having an argument. They don't know why you're upset about something that's been cool the entire time. So they thought. And there's no way, as Sanchez says, for anyone to read anyone's mind. So I thought it would be good to know what we both thought. And is anybody else out there that are couples or married, about to get married, and like, yeah, that was cute, but right now that's annoying. I would love for people to send it to us and give us that information.
Okay.
I need them to holler back at us. That's so old school.
Yeah.
Holler back at us and say, hey, you know what?
Now
Thank
you
you
Gwen
guys.
Stefani out here. Holla back, girl.
Holler back, girl. That's true. I know we can't be the only ones that feel that way, though.
No, I believe that.
You know?
I believe that.
You know?
All right, so it's that time.
What time is it?
It's that time. It's that time to wrap it up.
Did we answer the question?
I don't know. Wasn't my question to answer?
Do you feel good about that?
I feel good about it.
You feel good?
So we going.
Because you done got some stuff off your chest?
Yeah, I feel good about it. I feel good. So let's do what we normally do. Final thought. What you got for a final thought?
No, I think having a discussion about it, having a fun discussion about it, and not being so tense or so tight. If they be like, I don't like the way you chew, or we used to be cute, you used to do this. Like, one thing I'll say this, since she's like, you used to cook. What happened? Like,
Used to.
I used to. I still cook, not as much, people. Not as much. I don't think that's necessary.
No, we had this conversation before.
Whoever does it better needs to do it.
Cook,
in
you
Sanchez,
fix.
I'm a fixer. He cooks, and I feel that since that's the case, and whoever does it better needs to do it.
You used to cook. Now you just a fixer.
I'm just a fixer now.
Fake hamburger helper.
First of all, my hamburger.
Not even real hamburger
Can I
helper.
just say, family? I don't like hamburger helper.
Nope. She just rather take a box of
Nope.
macaroni.
Let me
and
tell
cheese.
my story. I don't like hamburger helper because it's wet. I don't like that.
I'm not even going.
So hamburger helper is gooey to me and wet. So it's not one of my things that I really like. But I do like the thought process of hamburger helper. So what I do is I go get some Kraft macaroni and cheese and some turkey meat. You feel me what I'm saying? Go ahead and make that macaroni and cheese, and then throw that turkey meat in there, and you got your cheeseburger hamburger helper, but just not so wet.
Final thought, woman.
That's my final thought. I don't like hamburger helper.
Wow.
Okay, I don't like hamburger helper. I like to make homemade, out the box, mix it together, fake hamburger helper, as he calls it. That's my final thought.
I don't know what happened. This show went off the rails at some point. I don't know. Family.
I feel good. I feel like we did something.
Family.
If we didn't, we sorry. We sorry, y'all.
I'm not apologizing for anything. I didn't do anything wrong.
And back to, like I said, guys, he don't never do nothing wrong, and he know everything. But go ahead, baby.
See, I don't know everything. I know what I know. See, here's the thing. Here's where people make a lot of mistakes.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, here's where they make mistakes.
Break it down, baby.
People venture off into lanes that they don't know about. And they make themselves look and appear very foolish because they love venturing into lanes that they don't understand.
You just need to be silence.
I stay in the lanes that I understand. I speak to what I know. And if I don't know it, I don't speak to it until I learn it.
But I haven't had that experience with you. We've been together 22 years.
I speak what I know.
So you know it all. Like
I'm not saying that.
I'm just saying I haven't seen that part, the other part, the second part that you just said, bro.
What happens is, for me, if I'm ever in a situation where I'm being spoken to about something that I don't know, I never find myself in that situation twice. So if there's a subject that I'm being spoken to that I don't know about, I don't say anything in the middle of that particular conversation, but then I go away and I learn about that particular topic and or at least a little bit about it.
Okay.
So that way, if I'm ever in that situation again, I can have an honest conversation about that particular topic. So that's all I do. So it's not that I know everything. I speak to what I know about. But that's not my, this is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
What's your final thought, babe?
My final thought is talking about things that were a certain way in the beginning and now are annoying. So my final thought is actually to the wives. And it's really simple. Wives, if he was a sports fan before you met him.
Is this where we're going right now?
It really is.
So
Twofold.
This is really for me.
Twofold.
Go ahead, baby.
If he was a sports fan when you first met him, why is it an issue that he's a sports fan now? That's first of all. And I'm gonna tie these two thoughts in together. If he was a gamer.
Yeah, I knew you was going here. I was waiting for, I thought you was gonna do the game first.
Nope.
But carry on, my brotherling.
If he was a gamer or a person, a casual gamer or a hardcore gamer or just someone who enjoys gaming, if he was that when you first met him, why is it an issue now? And if it is an issue, what I would ask you to do is just take a moment, step back, and ask yourself, what does he have that's just his?
What do she have that's just her?
Everything. Everything. 99.9% of the time in a married home, 99.9% of the stuff that's in that home is hers. It was her concept with the design. It was her concept with the furniture. It was her concept with the rooms. It was her concept of how we're going to do things. 99.9% of the time, everything in that home is hers. The things that they do, 99.9% of the time, is because it's something that the wife wanted to do. The wife wanted to go this place. The wife wanted to expend 99.9% of the time.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, okay. Because you're the wife. Of course you don't believe it. But ask yourself, when you step back, ask yourself, what does he have that's just his? That's not the two of you. And I'm not talking about physical things. I'm talking about in general.
Right.
What belongs to just him? Not the two of you, not the kids, but what's just his?
Me.
This is you really trying to have me cuss on this airways.
That's all you need, baby.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me touch you.
No, don't do that. Seriously, don't do that. Don't do that because I'm aggravated right now. Because, and I know you're joking when you said that, but there's a lot of people that feel that way earnestly, and it's like he can't. Why would he want anything because he has me? I should be it and everything, but that's not always reciprocated. It's not always the same because 95% of the time the woman wants something that just belongs to her, but because she doesn't value what he values, she doesn't value sports, she doesn't value the game, so she doesn't look at it the way. So she thinks it's frivolous. And so while he's giving everything he has to everybody, he's giving everything he has to work, he's giving everything he has to the family, he's giving everything he has to the kids, he's giving everything he has to the wife, he's giving everything he has to the church, he's giving everything he has to the bills, he's giving everything he has. And the only thing he's asking for is that moment on Sunday to watch the games, or that moment where he can steal away when everything is quiet to play his game. But most people why should he do that? He got me. Because he's a person that needs time. Because he's a person. Because everyone deserves to have something just for themselves. Everyone deserves to have just that moment. But it's okay for the wife to have her moment. Because 95% of the time, the husband is making sure that the wife has her moment. He's making sure that if she's getting overwhelmed with the kids, if she's getting overwhelmed at the job, if she's getting overwhelmed with the housework, if she's getting overwhelmed with her family, if she's getting overwhelmed, we make space for that. But a lot of the time, it's not reciprocated to the husband. The moment the husband want to make space or time for something, it's considered frivolous. Or why would you want to do that when you have me? So I'm sorry. I went on a rant.
You did, because I'm trying to figure out what just happened. Because
I went on a rant.
I don't bother you while you play your game, and I don't bother you when you do football.
That just got to the point though.
No.
That just got to the point within the last year or so.
Okay.
No, because even now you still get mad at me if I play the game too long. You still do.
Babe, I don't even come in the room with you.
You still get upset with me if I play the game too long.
I think you misreading that.
No, I'm not. I know my wife.
And I'm telling you, as your wife, I'm really genuinely honest with you right now. You're misreading that. I don't even come in there anymore when you play the game because we're in two different rooms when you're playing the game.
Right. Like I said, that just became recent. It hasn't always been the case. That has not always been the case. Is the case now? Yeah, it's the case now. Mm-hmm. After 20-something years of marriage, it became the case. But it wasn't always the case. It wasn't always that. It wasn't.
Okay. I can't tell you how you feeling.
You good for that. So you don't want to tell me how I'm feeling?
No, I'm not gonna tell you how you feeling because you're so strongly about that you don't that they don't have space and they don't have this and that. You're so strongly about it. So I can't tell you you're wrong.
No, it's okay. It's not that I feel, and I'm not gonna lie, I do feel strongly about it.
You feel very strongly
No,
about
I
it.
do, because a lot of the times it is such a double standard when it comes to that. It's such unfairness when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. That husbands always want to, and I'm not negating wives. I'm not taking away from wives. I'm not saying that wives don't love their husbands. That is not what I'm saying at all. But it becomes so easy a lot of the times for it to be where the husband is making space and making sure the wife is okay and making those necessary adjustments to make sure that she has the necessary space that she needs. Mm-hmm. But it's not always looked upon the same way when it comes time to the husband, mm-hmm. because they think, oh, he go cut the grass or whatever. No, that's a chore. Now there's some men that really love it and some men that's their peace, but that's a chore. Mm-hmm. That's a chore that needs to be done. A lot of the times when it comes to men, we want to make the space for them when it comes to a chore to be done. Mm-hmm. Or work that needs to be done. Oh yeah, I'll make space for him to do that. He needs his alone time to go cut the grass or paint or go whatever, fix a car, whatever. Because it's a chore that needs to be done because it benefits the family. Mm-hmm. But if it's something that just benefits him, if it's something that helps his mental, if it's something that helps his mental health, or if it's something that helps him find his balance and his peace, mm-hmm. a lot of the times we don't want to make room for that. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of the times it's not valued. Because of what the perception is, because it's not valued by the person, it's not valued by the spouse, because they feel it's frivolous. So because they feel it's frivolous, all of a sudden now it shouldn't matter to the other person either.
But I think that goes vice versa, to be honest, because you say that, but some things that women do, men think is frivolous and is very important, and the majority of that what we do is for the family too. So it's just not a one-sided, like you said, it's not a one-sided thing, because a lot of times what women are doing, if we're doing chores or if we're going outside, it's mostly for the family. What are we picking up for the family? What are we doing for this, and that, and the other? So I think it can go vice versa. I just think that what you're saying, I'm not saying it's wrong. What I am saying that I completely understand it. Right? Because we've had this discussion before about it, where the woman, I think what happened was the husband was playing the game.
She turned off his game
in the middle of his game, and he was super upset, and she didn't understand why. So I absolutely get that, because at that point she made it seem like what he was doing was not important, because we discussed this before, whatever the case is. But I think it can go both ways. But since it's your final thought, I'm just letting you say what you need to say. I don't want to bring in, well, this is what women do and this is what mothers do, because that's not what we're discussing. We're discussing how you feel.
Yeah, but you already did though.
Because
but just doing that, you already did.
But the reason why I did that part, so I can bring up the fact of how we got there, because we saw the woman do that, get upset about it. So that's why I brought that up. That's why I said that. But if that's your final thought,
yeah, that's my final thought.
You gonna be okay?
I'm good. I'm good.
I cannot wait to get comments that gonna be like, well, that went dark.
No, it didn't go dark.
It went dark. Baby, it went dark. It went dark. We don't know. It went dark.
Dark.
You were tense.
No, I wasn't tense. I had some things to say.
No, you were tense. You was hitting your leg in the whole nine, bro.
No, I had some things to say.
It went dark. But go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing.
So family, thank you. Thank you for listening. However you're listening, whether it's on iTunes, whether it's Podbean, whether it's Spotify.
Help me.
Whether it's Google Podcasts.
Somebody come help me.
Whatever, man. Whether it's Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, on our own personal website at www.thecrenshawcorner.com. We thank you so much. As always, we consider ourselves an interactive podcast, which means we can be found on the socials.
Yes.
We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok.
You gotta think about where we are.
Yeah, I almost said Twitter again, but we haven't been on Twitter for a while.
No, we have not.
Yeah, technically, we were never on Twitter. We were on there, but we never tweeted. But also TikTok and YouTube. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, you can always email us at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
Say it again.
Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. And as always, family, welcome to our journey.
We love you guys. Bye.